of course, with the password, while I'm almost in brain trauma because my freaking head is done, my whole shit is bloody, she's going through my phone. She meets she goes through, she finds out that I'm talking to the younger shorty. And of course, probably spills the whole thing. Now she spills the whole thing, of course, like that. Imagine you in the hospital bed. Now, both of them trying to come to the hospital to show you like, oh, we know what you're doing over here. How we doing today, YouTube? It's your boy Jeff Cartier.
My name is Jeff.
I'm back again, man. I'm going crazy with the reaction videos, so just know that you're gonna see a lot of those now, cause like I feel like YouTube is missing my reactions. I mean, cause I feel like I'm lit. You know what I mean? But like I said, I want mine to be more realistic, so I'm gonna post a video on here still somehow, but I definitely want to watch the reaction. Pretty much I want to watch this like live in front of you, so it's like my reaction is actually like authentic, and it's not like something I watched already. I'm like, oh, you know, so I said that in the last video. Before I get started, make sure you like and subscribe, all right? I'm trying to grow my platform, and I'm trying to grow, all right? You know, trust me, soon, once I start getting in the algorithm and everything start flowing, all the giveaways and all that cool stuff that really happens on, you know, on YouTube, I'm going to like start tapping into that and start, you know, implementing that into my, you know, to my stuff. So just like and subscribe, right? Yeah? All right, so I bumped into a video, and this is on TikTok, and on TikTok his name is The Viral Way Podcast, all right? So I bumped into a few videos. I wanted to like see the climate and see how like the vibe and see how they was talking. I definitely was liking the points and the views, so I'm just gonna go through some of them, and I'm gonna pick one, and I'm gonna see if that's the one what we rocking with for the day, and I'm gonna react to it, all right? Pretty much I'm gonna pick the video I'm gonna watch off the caption, and I already picked the video I wanna watch, all right? So the caption says, older women shame men for dating younger women because they can't compete with younger women. So now, I had a very traumatic situation recently about that, and I'm gonna tell y'all the story about that and everything. So let's watch this and see what's going on. I want to see what they think about that.
How do you guys feel about older guys preferring younger women?
Yo, if your dick can't get...
I'm not with that. I don't like the older guys dating the younger girls.
Okay, why is that?
What's old and what's young?
Young would be like early 20s.
If you
Old
in the
would be like
20s,
mid-30s, 40s, and later.
if you 40, you do not need to be talking to somebody that's 20-something years old. I'm sorry.
Okay, why not?
Because I just don't think, because at the end of the day, push it up. Okay, now you 20-something years old, you would not be dating somebody that's 14. That's 15. Like, I don't like stuff like
they're
that.
kids. That's
That's
a
why I
total
had that shit
different.
back.
Legally, no.
Once you hit 18, guys look at you different.
But if
Oh,
it's
no,
ones
we
that you
can't push
grew
it
up
back because
at
that's
their
not
age,
reality.
but like,
I don't know. I feel different about it. I just, like I said, well, like I keep saying, I think it's a maturity level. When we just went to the liquor store, it was you seen that portion shit that was outside? It was an old man in there, and he was on my case. I mean, he was on my case.
and what you did.
I just giggled my way out of it, but you feel me? He was trying to get my number. He was on me, you know?
But that's for somebody you don't
then
know.
I, like, looked at him like, okay, you got a little Porsche.
So would you date an older girl?
Yeah.
If you don't know him, yeah, stranger.
But it would depend. She would have to be
He got
exceptional,
a
right?
Porsche.
She would have to
He
be
got to go
exceptional.
Porsche.
Like standard.
She said he got a Porsche.
No, she said what I dated older girl. Older woman, excuse me, not a girl.
Exceptional,
Like exceptional, like she would have to be outstanding. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Are
It's
you
the
in
reason
your
I would
30s?
pick you. I'm 30. Yes, I'm mid-30s, 35, gonna be 36. But let me say this. I'm gonna answer all your questions. I don't like the fact that women shame men for their standards, because we don't shame women for their standards. This is when they say women mature faster than men, but I also feel women stop.
That's cap.
They stop maturing faster than men. So
That's
women,
cap.
they start maturing faster than they like hit a brick wall.
That's a
and they
whole-
stuck there. Because they go, well,
That's
how
a
can you
whole.
relate
That's a
to
whole myth.
somebody that's 20 something and you 40? women don't realize talking to women today that's 40 is the same as talking to somebody that's 20-something.
You're right.
Some of these 20-somethings be more mature than the 40-year-olds.
You're right.
It's the mentality. It's not the age, right? And also, I think it's like a default, like a defense mechanism, because this older guy is the same guy that this 40-year-old wants. This 20-something-year-old is her competition. She don't want this guy going to get this 20-something-year-old. She wants the guy. So naturally, he's like, oh, you fucking disgusted. We're going to talk to her. Talk to me. Like, I don't see the issue with it, because when she was 20-something, she was loving that attention from them older dudes. Them older dudes with the Porsches, pulling up with the money.
Exactly, with the Porsches. She didn't care about nothing else. She talking about because of the Porsche. They obviously just show you. They obviously show you off rip like what they really care about. She didn't even say Eddie. I thought she was gonna at least
hit it off. I think that's okay. Age doesn't make a difference. Like you said, it's some old people that's out here that's really in shape. Their health is really well, like, you know.
But shit, you got someone out here that's 20-something years old that's making more than that 40-year-old. That 40-year-old woman, she like, shit, I don't need no guy that's younger than me that's gonna hold me back. So she probably do like dating older guys.
Well, we like each other for different reasons. This is why women typically prefer older guys. Older guys typically prefer younger women, because we like each other for different things, right? If you don't want to date a broke guy, cool, we don't have no problem. If a man says, you know what, I prefer not to date bigger women. Oh, you fucking, what they call it? Fat phobia, whatever the fuck the new word is now, right? Like, you making up shit. You afraid of big women now, like some crazy shit.
I cuss you out.
Why do you guys feel that is? Why do men get shamed for their standards but women don't?
It's the way you go about it.
It's not
And
what
how
you say, how you
present
say
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
boy.
a lot of y'all,
I'm
like you
so
said, you
tired of
blue,
that.
You know, you straightforward, honest. That's cool, but you know, have a little sensitivity. We are women.
All right. So now let me get into it. All that, I am so over this. I'm over this. It's not what you say is how you say. All right. Because this man right now is saying it as calmly as possible. But when will it register? When will you actually make actions and do something different about what you're doing that you know is wrong? It's like, you know, we got that elephant in the room and we all keep dodging like it's not a big elephant in the room. We know what we're doing. We know the movements, and everything we're doing is not getting the results that we want. But you want me to come through and say it so nicely to you, but the truth is still going to hurt and you're still going to ignore it. Not everybody, of course, because now I got to say, and then I always got to have these lines. I got to say, not everybody in clear, but we know the majority of the people that's not doing the right thing. I'm like, why do we keep doing this little bouncing around stuff, man? Like, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over that. But let's go back. Let me start.
Like, honestly, it be some, you know, when I was younger, it was some perverts. As I've gotten over, they, you know,
But if
You
the ones that you
can't push
grew
it
up,
back because that's not reality.
But like you
You
said, okay,
mature,
now
your
like
brain
you said,
develops,
okay,
that's not
I'll take that
reality.
back. About the ones you said about the older. These are the guys that just seen us grow up. Because it be the ones that try to talk to you be the ones that grew up with you. That seen you grow up. Like, come on now, you didn't shake hands with my father. Now you want to talk to me?
That off the bat. Like, honestly,
Listen. Then, as far as that, the women that's saying that, they clearly be going for the older guys. I remember being in junior high school. All the junior high school girls was messing with the high school guys across the street because there was like a McDonald's. Something about McDonald's and older guys and younger girls is just something about McDonald's. But anyway, McDonald's was where all the older dudes was at, all right? And all of the younger girls was always messing with the older guys. And it was usually the more gangster ones and all of that stuff, or the pretty boy ones, or the older one from high school that could drive. Like, come on, let's cut it out. All the resources and all of that, and the status and all of that, y'all thrive for that. You know what I mean? So I'm over that, but that's off the topic now. But let me get back to why are women mad that guys want to date younger women? Yo, I'm gonna say it straight up. Y'all women, a lot of y'all women started having sex from high school, junior high school. Matter of fact, I'm glad I said that, because junior high, a lot of women started having sex since junior high school. A lot of the baddies that I used to want when I was younger that I was not getting a chance to mess with, I know for sure dudes was bringing them in the crib, running trizzies on those girls. Multiple guys, 5 guys, since junior high school. Y'all been doing this. And imagine now I'm an adult. I'm 33. Imagine you've known these people for all these years. Imagine 17 years, almost 20 years. You see these people now. And they still single, and they still doing the same thing. So, yeah, I'm thinking about all these years. If that's what you was doing in junior high school, I don't know what you've been doing in all here. And I can't. If I assume, I guess I make an ass out of myself. But guess what? I'm going to not want to deal with it. Why do y'all women think that we want to deal with it? Why would we? Y'all keep saying y'all the prize, right? But if you the prize, who wants a prize that everybody played with and they put it back in the machine? Whoever wanted a prize like that? Who wants a prize that everybody has? Who wants to? How you want to be the MVP in the league? Imagine if they gave everybody the MVP and you busting your ass for this status, for whatever it is, but everybody got it. It's the whole point of having things that everybody don't got. But y'all women just do that, and y'all have this trauma. Y'all know all the different dudes that y'all messing with. Like, come on. I want to be able to. Y'all think y'all men like the fact that y'all just know how to do some nasty, freaky shit that you did with the last guy on us. Like in a real way. So of course we gonna enjoy it, but when you start doing that, I'm giving y'all gems. Some of y'all gotta stop doing that. How about that? I promise y'all that's gonna save y'all and make y'all probably get it. All that freaky, trying to show him how freaky you are. He's gonna be like, oh, word? Oh, word? That's what you was doing? He's gonna dub you. I'm giving y'all gems, and y'all ladies, y'all don't understand, because we don't like that. We don't want a chick that's doing all of that in real life. We put the bait. We put the bait in we put the bait in the ocean, son. And once you bite, we just fishing, man. We're just fishing. And if you fall for it, it's just like, come on. If you fall for the trap, then you fell for the trap. Hey, I got some money. You throw some money, she start twerking. Off rip, you like, yeah, I'm gonna get the money. Off rip, he's thinking like, oh, all right. Especially when you're a dude that got money, right? You see other dudes that are getting money, and you know how we all move. Especially certain men that move a certain way, we don't need to speak to each other. All we gotta do is that kind of like, we do that little smirk, that laugh. We see a chick twerking, we looking at the chick twerking like, we look at that boy like, yeah, you know, this is a kill, nigga. Then some of y'all women, some of y'all do have great, some of y'all have great sex. So some of the times, y'all might catch a dude, know what I mean, he kind of simp, or he just really just like your ass, and now he really like you, and then now you gonna move a little different with him, like he's not doing the right. Why do we want to wait all these years for y'all women to want to settle down with a guy? We don't want to all that mileage, trauma, and all of that till you now finally. Come on, all the chicks that didn't like me now. Guess what? I'm looking good now. I had a little gut. The shorties used to always rub my stomach, looking at me. All of them got fupas, but they always looking at my stomach, right? I'm like, all right, bet. Now I'm losing weight. They all looking at me like, oh, they just moving different now. All the women that before, they're just moving different. It's just like, they calling my phone like, hey, baby daddy. I'm like, so I was dating anyway. So now back to the story time now. So I was dating a younger girl. I told you I got in an accident, right? Brain trauma. The younger girl I was dating with at the time, she went away to school, right? So I already know she's away to school. She's doing her own thing. I already know. She's gonna act like she ain't messing around nobody. You're lying. I know you're lying, but whatever. So now I found somebody, she was an older chick. So I wasn't want to deal with it, but it was an opportunity, right? Opportunity, depending on how this woman moves, should mean something. Depending on how this woman moves, should mean something. Met her, spoke to her first date. I'm like, where we going for the night? I'm thinking like, we gonna go to another bar. She's like, another bar? What? I got Casamigos at my house. I'm like, in my mind, at first I'm like, well, that sound good for you, because I like to I'm like, I like to drink, so I'm waiting to go. I'm thinking, you going home, I'm going home and do my thing. So she's like, nah, you can pull up. Shorty brings me. She brings me to her house, and pretty much she devours me the first night. Talking about she want to drink me, all kinds of stuff, crazy stuff. So, of course, I start rocking with her and everything. But we not locked in because she clearly moved different. Like, she don't want me to talk to other women, but she's putting me on the phone with her guy friends. Like, oh, that's just my guy friend, trying to let me accept certain things. But then she's panicking when I got other women. The irrational, unfair situations that I gotta go through. But now, the younger shorty, she came back from school, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty much, I got in an accident going to the older chick house, right? Got into the accident. So, of course, I don't remember anything. But somehow, I guess I obviously had enough consciousness, enough for her to ask me for my password for my phone, for her to like call my family, my mom, to somebody. You know what I mean? Of course, with the password, while I'm almost in brain trauma because my freaking head is done, my whole shit is bloody, she's going through my phone. She meets she goes through, she finds out that I'm talking to the younger shorty. And of course, probably spills the whole thing. Now she spills the whole thing, of course, like that. Imagine you're in the hospital bed. Now, both of them trying to come to the hospital to show you like, oh, we know what you're doing over here. You know you just left school and you know you fucking with mad niggas. Cut it out. Because the things you've been doing, cut it out. And then you, the older chick, long story short, the older chick, when I was in the hospital, she was like, yeah, when you get out of the hospital, you're going to come stay with me. I'm going to make sure you're going to get in a bath. I'm going to massage you. I'm going to make sure you're okay. I get out. A couple days, I call her. She called me. She's like, stop calling me. Don't call my phone. You messing up my shit. Messing up my shit? What are you talking about? I got a man. So I'm like, you got a man? What are you talking about? You just was on the phone with me. She hangs up the phone, calls me back like with the phone with him. Like she connected the phone call and now he's on the phone with me. So he's like, yeah, what's going on? So I'm like, I was on the phone with him. I'm like, yo, bro. I don't gotta lie to you. I don't gotta do none of this. Why would I even be calling this phone if I'm lying to you, bro? I'm not on that gangster, none of that. But clearly I'm on the phone for somebody. So if you want to listen to this shit, go ahead. But I got all the receipts. She clearly. So this was like a couple of weeks after Apple came out with the thing where you could go back in your messages and delete them. So she was just sending me videos and all kinds of stuff regularly. But I still got the old one, so you think you low, you're not. She picks me up from the hospital and she's mad at me like, yeah, what you doing? You dating these younger girls, she knows she younger, she's fucking other niggas, she's trying to, I'm like, yeah, no, because y'all all feel like you gotta have whole phases after whole phase after whole phase. She said, oh, what are you doing dating a younger girl anyway? The same chick, she's 37, was going to freaking Summer Jam. The average rapper that's rapping right now in the game is like 25. The age. So you could go to Summer Jam and twerk outside to 21, the same age, that's the same age around a girl that I'm dating, and listen to their music and twerk outside and do all of that. She sent me pictures of her, she had shorts bent over her car like she was getting ready to twerk to some NBA young boy. But she's mad because I'm dating a younger girl. She's like, you tag team her for her to leave me, right? Because then after that, Shorty broke up with me and everything. You tag team to do that shit just to leave with the other nigga, just to end up twerking in the other. Like, just because you don't want me to date the younger chick that's probably going to look better than you. She probably look better than you. Well, she ain't look better than her, but just she was younger. She was just, everything was like, I would have rather that. That'd be it. I feel like the damage is definitely, the mileage is definitely like, it gotta be less. You about to be 40, and you don't even want to have kids, and it's probably a trouble to have kids. I wish I could tell you more stories about her, but yeah, man. Yo, that's my review, man. I think that women need to stop doing that, all right, y'all? Women gotta stop getting mad that men want to date younger girls, yo. Younger women, y'all gotta do that stuff earlier. And stop being grimy and stop doing shicey stuff to dudes that y'all like, but then y'all scared, so you want to keep messing with the wrong guy, and then I start looking even more attractive every time. That's whack. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Like I said, man, tune in for the next one. I'm out, y'all.